how do I zoom again? Okay. Yep, gotcha. Okay. Well, so I'm gonna look mainly at you and try to keep you, keep there, 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 there. Okay. And then I try not to move too much because I know when you're watching it, it's like getting seasick. And now, of course, you're like, I'm too close to you. Okay, so when you're ready, go ahead and pick up your trot. And think about, aligning him with the outside aids, bending him with the inside aids, knowing that this direction he likes to throw his hip out and bring his shoulder in. Yep, exactly. And then just be like serious, super forward, because he was like lollygagging. Little bit more bend, just a freckle, but it's got to be body bend, it can't be neck bend. Okay, so that's what you have to. And then make a walk transition, because I want the transition to trot to be better than it was. I didn't stop you right away because he just needed to go. Okay, but now I want you to do a better transition. Better meaning better bending, better alignment, not throwing his head up, and responding forward to your leg when you ask. Yeah, yep, that's the right idea. And then hold him in that position as you push him into the trot. Don't let him fight. Yeah, that was right. And you see, once you kind of put the boundaries on him, then he's like, okay, whatever. Because he's trained, But if you don't put the boundaries on him, he's like, you don't know what you're doing. I can throw my head up because that's way easier, So you can go in front of the camera, Charlotte. It's okay. Yeah. We're not doing anything formal. This is just for Colleen's educational benefit. So now he's a little bit behind the leg and you lost your bending, right? Good. And then circle down there and then get your canter. Uh-huh. There's an extra inch you can get in the bridle. Yep, good. The princess is leaving the middle of the arena, so you should not run her over now. Good. Yep, and then set him up for your canter. There you go. Good. Good. Now, same thing. Ride him up to your outside aids and then add bending. Whoopsies. Okay. Putting more together, think uphill. So the same philosophy we had in the trot about keeping him uphill, you have to do in the canter too, but he has to bend a little bit more and not just in the neck because he'll throw his hip out this direction. I think I lost you. There you are, sorry. Good. Good. And then back to your canter. Think uphill. Don't spend too much time. You're gonna wear him out trotting around. Yep, now uphill, 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 uphill. 2 reins. Fluff him up. Sorry, I was watching and the camera just went really weird. Yeah, yeah, uphill, uphill. Both reins, not just the inside. Both reins and both legs. There, there. Now come to an agreement. Sorry. Come to an agreement with him about, oopsies. Yeah. See, every time that happens, unfortunately, I'm looking at the camera and I don't see what's going on. But get right back to your canter because don't let him trot around for 45 minutes before he goes back to the canter. Now you're on the wrong lead. Bend him. His whole body. Don't think neck bend. Think body bend. Oh, I'm so sorry. There you go. There you go. Now uphill. And he doesn't have to be fast. He has to be on his back end. But if you're just pulling with your reins, he won't slow down. He will canter in place from your seat. Okay, it doesn't have to be faster. It has to be more uphill and more together. Okay. Good. Now a downward transition. Just compress the canter. Slow your seat. Oopsies. Hold him together a little bit. And bend him, bend him, bend him, bend him, bend him. Outside rein too, not just neck bend. Ride him on the outside aids up to your inside. Good. Better. Go back to your canter one more time. And maybe burn him out, but I want you to get that downward transition. Now canter. Up but not fast. It's up but not fast. Good. Now sit back. Sit on him. Sit on him. Now trot. Push his tail to his ears. Half vault and push. Better, 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 better. Did you feel the difference? Yeah. Good. And then a walk transition and we'll let him huff. Especially if he breaks, put him together 2 or 3 strides and get him right back to the canter. So do a little trot first, but yeah, he has to be better in the bridle. Outside aids too, so you ride forward as you're bending. There you go, now trot. And keep him in this position. Okay, yeah, good correction. So ideally you wouldn't have that first stride where you have to talk to him about his face, but better, okay? And then get to your canter right away, don't dawdle. There you go. Think uphill, ride the outside. Ride the outside of him. Yep, outside rein and leg. Doesn't mean your inside rein and leg aren't doing something, but you're, yep, good. Think about riding that right shoulder over to his left hip. Good. And then a downward transition. Really push his tail to his mouth. He likes to really fall apart in this transition. Yes, legs on, legs on, legs on. Okay, so you got a little taste of collected canter before he trotted. Did you feel that? Yeah, okay. And then back to your canter when you're ready. Riding the outside aids. Yep, good girl. A little bit more forward now. Is it there when you ask? Yep. Now, this direction, put the shoulder, almost think a shoulder in position with no neck bend. So you're trying to get the hip closer to the rail and the shoulder away from the rail because he likes to bring his hip in and his shoulder out. Ooh, this is going to be good. You're going to see in the video. Straighter, straighter. Push his hip over. Push his hip. Yes, yes. Oh, that's going to be great in the video because you're going to see it. Good girl. And then a downward transition. Good. And put him together. Put him together now. You should get your best trot after the canter. There you go. A little bit more outside rein and push him now. He's dogging you. Push him. Yep. And then soften. So you got to release at some point, right? You got to soften a little bit. That doesn't mean drop him. But it means you can't be holding and struggling the whole time. Good. And then a walk transition again and push his tail up. Keep asking for the suppleness and the softness. There, yeah, there you go, good.